We've been tagged.
As in tag you're it?
Tag you're it?
Who are we chasing?
Hey, we'll cover that at the end of our video.
Then how'd we get tagged?
Hurricane Homestead tagged us.
You mean Hurricane Mills where Loretta Lynn lives?
No, Hurricane Homestead.
I've heard of Hurricane.
Yeah, I got a Hurricane Mill way down the road from here. I got a Hurricane Creek. But they're Hurricane Homestead.
Hurricane Homestead. Well, what have we been tagged for?
It's a collaboration video called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly of the Garden.
Oh, I was going to say, you ain't call me ugly, are you?
But Hurricane Homestead.
I noticed how he didn't answer that, didn't y'all? Mm-hmm.
Hurricane Homestead is a Middle Tennessee homestead. Several miles from us. They're more in the middle of Middle Tennessee, where we're on the western side of Tennessee. If you haven't seen their channel, you ought to go check them out. But as the video goes, we're supposed to tell the good, the bad, and the ugly of the garden.
You call me ugly?
We're talking about the garden again.
No.
So, number one, let's do, what's the good? What we're going to call good?
The good. The good. We've got salsa and sauce. Spaghetti sauce. We've had cucumbers and all the ingredients in the salsa. The onions, the peppers, the garlic, green beans and corn.
I think she's trying to say the garden is probably, the production of the garden is the good.
The good is all the
Our
food.
garden really has grown well. Let's show you the garden. Well, it's kind of late. I thought I'd give you a kind of an overview of some of the garden here. Our garden is doing well. We've got 114 tomato plants. That was squash and zucchini at the front there. Our okra, our cantaloupe. Got bell peppers at the end. Of course, this is more of the tomatoes. What's left of our cucumbers? They're about to die out. This is a row of red potatoes. I know it's getting hard to see, but and our fifth row of tomatoes. We've got peas, we've got beans, we've got a small patch of corn, making up for some we lost during the hurricane that came through. Now, number two. Let's do the bad. What's the bad part?
How dry I am. We've no rain.
It's really dry. That's the bad part. We've got a really great growing garden and it's powder dry.
And
So
the water bill's going up.
we've run out of rainwater. If you've seen our videos, we do rain catchment and we've run out of rainwater. We're down to tap water and we're having to pay dearly for it. But you can't let a garden die.
And the garden just don't like the city water as much as it does the rain. So how dry I am? Yeah.
Been a few days since we had some rain.
Water!
Just a little while.
Little dry.
Now for the third item. The good, the bad, what we're going to call the ugly.
I could come up with a few. I see a lot of people on these homestead videos out in the garden in their shorts. I can't wear shorts in the garden. I have to wear long pants. And can't walk out of the house without my old fay. cologne. That and the green stuff that's not edible, well, it's not edible to us. Makes very good mulch though. Crabgrass and mosquitoes.
The bugs and the grass. We've got really heavy
Horrible.
bug pressure and grass pressure in our garden. Small bug problem out here.
A little bit. And weeds. And more weeds. And more weeds. Not just bug, not all bug. Skeeters. You could be carried away with as many mosquitoes as we have in this garden this year.
We've got a lot of problems. We've got worms and we've got stink bugs and squash bugs and all kinds of things that's trying to steal our food before we get it.
The mosquitoes, though, are making food out of me.
I'm getting tired of sharing my food with all the bugs and getting eat up in the process trying to pick it.
I mean, I'm used to getting eat. He's even getting eat this year.
You know, that's Tennessee for you because it's really hot, it's really dry.
Man, it's been horrible. That's
Yeah.
the ugly.
That's
They're very ugly. They're rude to me.
Now for that part you was talking about.
What?
It's time to move to the last important part.
We get to tag somebody.
We got tags, so now we get to tag somebody.
Oh, who we chasing?
I think the first one ought to be Geeky Gardens. Geeky Gardens is a channel about a man that lives way down south in Florida. He gets to grow all the citrus in his yards.
Oh, yes.
His yard. He grows all kinds of plants. I go to his channel in the wintertime so I can see green. Because here in lower part of Tennessee you don't get green in the wintertime.
No.
Not in the garden anyway.
You get brown.
You get snow or you get rain or you get slush.
It's brown.
But you don't get anything green growing hardly.
No.
He can grow stuff in the wintertime, it's so warm there. But he's got a unique channel, you need to check him out. So, sorry, but tag, you're it. And the second one we're going to pick out, we decided to do 2 instead of 3. I almost done 3. But the second one is Jules Small Gardening. He's in North Carolina. His weather's somewhat similar to us, but he does I guess a backyard gardening you could call it. Small areas, but he grows a lot of food, grows some really nice tomatoes. He got an interesting channel too. You need to go check him out. So Geeky Gardens, Jules Small Gardening, you've been tagged.
You're it.
You're it. Hope y'all enjoyed our video.
Thank you for watching.
God bless.